I'll be discussing how I've used new media technology in the research, planning, construction, and evaluation of my work. I'll be first talking about iPhones and the quality and how it's helped me. iPhone has helped during the planning of our work because it has helped to help me when taking pictures, and also the quality of the shots has helped me use it for blogging work or like research into like what the audience thought of the location of our, and whether or not like we're going to alter it depending on their views. As you can see here is Akinberley. So this shows you that it's an estate and the police station, which are two of our main locations. The communication and feedback was essential again, as these are a few of the new media technology we have used for the communication and feedback, starting with SurveyMonkey, where we would first write the questions that we want to ask our specific target audience, as you can see here, and they'll answer it, and it'll be in a form of like a bar chart where they said that you can't use more of lighting and sound. So we felt that this really helped us when deciding on how we were going to improve upon our first draft of our trailer, because this was the first feedback we received, as we needed to know what we would do in order to improve our grade and improve how like the appearance of our trailer. Another new media like technology we used in order to gather good communication and feedback was Bitstrip. As you can see here, we had to first design like questions, asking our target audience what they were like, and this shows like what the audience response is. This was helpful for blogging work, as we needed to show that we had like we needed to show like a media-rich way to gather our audience feedback, and Bitstrip was a way in which we had wanted to show this. But ultimately, these are the two main media technology we have used in order to gain audience feedback, and it's like helped us in order to develop our ideas and improve upon them, as you can see here closely. Now going on to the research, you can see that the site we have used was YouTube, as YouTube was it was quite crucial in determining the type of plot we're going to use to like compare ours to, in order to like use the same like convention as theirs. So we used Kit.Hood as a way to like get more like codes and conventions and ideas from. As you can see, we'll just play it quickly. So here shows we done a screencast-o-matic over the YouTube, and we put on our Prezi. This media technology helped us, so we we knew what we like needed to do in order to help make our trailer look like a realistic social realism and thriller type of trailer. So YouTube and Screencast-O-Matic was both essential in helping us do this. We also use IMBD for to like see what the audience would expect from a typical thriller film. As you can see here, it shows the different age ratings, and as our own is a 15 to 20, 23, 24-year-old film, we had to look at our specific age and see. So it helped us to analyze it in further detail and know what we have to do in order to help project this when finishing off our trailer. Next, I'll be talking about how like the limited time of our like the limited time of how we could have like complete like the time we had to complete this. Starting with Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere was another new media technology we had used in order, like in the construction and the um, construction of our works, because it was used in order to create our phone poster and magazine cover. However, I could access this at home. It meant that we only had limited time to do this, as we only could do this during lesson time. So, um, with saying this, Adobe Premiere was something that we didn't have a sufficient time in order to complete, um, or get a hold of, because it was only in school that we could have done this. That's the same with iMovie, because iMovie is media technology that was only in school, and due to it being like costly, we couldn't have any access to it at home. So um, we didn't have as much time as we could have if it was in our households. Um, the next thing I'll be talking about is the financial cost. Um, Financial cost of creating the magazine cover and the film poster was relatively high as well, because accessing this at home again was quite costly. So we couldn't like purchase these two programs, and also Bubble Us, we only had like a certain amount of posts we could do before we have to pay. So here shows that Us that this was one of the posts we done, but we couldn't exceed the amount of free unless we could pay like £20. So this limited us in order like to use this site more for our planning work and other blog work that we had that we wanted to do. So the financial cost really was like a limitation when doing this using this type of program. Planning, we use podcast, as you can see here, on to look at one of a program called Serial. As we had different seasons that we could have looked at, but podcasts helped us when planning our work, because it helped us to know how we could have planned and structured our work and our trailer, because this was quite similar to our plot, as there was quite a lot of contrasting and similarities between the two. So it helped us when generating new ideas with how to improve our own trailer, and as there's different seasons, helped us to like pick up the ideas we felt that would be helpful with our own trailer. And Bitstrip again helped with planning and seeing what the audience would expect and what they will want. So it helped us to improve upon our trailer and include essential codes and conventions that the audience would expect and want to see in our own work. Next, I'll be talking about the research of our work and what we have used. And during the research, we have used a site called Freesound to find the music that would be useful for our trailer. As you can see here, we used Freesound and we used Dafont. Dafont was helpful because like it helped when getting the fonts that we needed in order to improve our own promotional package for our trailer, magazine cover, and film poster. You also use Photoshop for the construction, and iMovie, which was both essential. because I felt that these two were like most important for us completing our final work, our final um, piece of work for our poster magazine cover and trailer, as these two are the main programs we have used in order to do this. And for the evaluation of our work, we use Facebook, Prezi, and Screencast-O-Matic, which are all important. As you can see here, that we posted this on Facebook after we had completed the work, where we had received our final audience feedback and what they thought of it. Also, Screencast-O-Matic was useful, and Prezi was useful in doing the work and completing it for our blogs, and also Screencast-O-Matic, which we done most of our work on to make it more media rich, and this is where we completed like our final piece of work, as I used Screencast-O-Matic for the majority of my posts, or if not all of them. So these were the main three that we used for evaluation. So it helped when gathering feedback and seeing what the audience felt, as we feel that this is one of the most important things, meeting the audience expectation of what they would have expected to see in our final piece of work. So these are all the things that we included for evaluation.